Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is WV Running Dawn here, and today is my third attempt of doing a race recap video for my EHQ 12-hour run that I used my higher running 50-mile ultra marathon training plan for. Now, like I said, every time I try to do this, it's either raining, somebody's mowing grass, or there's a crowd of people around, or the wind's blowing, but it seems to be calmed down right now. I'm gonna just walk around my yard. How about that? You guys have always said good things about my yard, so I'm gonna walk around the nice green yard. Anyway, now, EHQ 12-hour run. This is the medal. It's called a Woodallion. EHQ 12 to 6 hour run, 2021. That's it. And I also got this sticker. Now, I thought that they were giving out stickers for each distance that you completed, but they gave stickers to the furthest, for the furthest distance that you ran. Me, it was the 50K, but as you saw in the video, I actually ran 40 miles instead of 31. So the extra miles was just me doing another loop so that I can get the furthest miles that I ever ran. Now they said this is a 5.25 mile loop. I think it might be a little bit longer than that, because according to my watch, I started down a little bit further than the actual course was. I started my watch further down, and then after I did a few loops, I was right with the number of loops. 5 loops is a marathon. 6 loops is a 50K, and it wasn't the exact distance, but it was close enough to that distance for them to give you the medals or the stickers and the trophies for those who got the trophies for the actual distance. Because I think when I finished at the 50K, the loop number 6, when I finished loop number 5, I think I had 28 miles. And then I was at 33 something with the mile number, or the loop 6. So I thought I'll do another loop. I'll have close to 30. I'll have close to 38, and then I can just finish it up by running up the course and back. And that's what I did. I did lap 7. I was at 38.95. So I just took off on the course for another mile or so up the road, or actually another half a mile or so up the road and back, to give me my 40 miles. So yeah, the distance was a little bit off, but not a big deal. Not a big deal there. Now, let's start with race recap as far as the day of the race. Well, I said I didn't get any start footage, and I didn't. So you want to know why? Well, I got my I went to bed the night before, and I saw that the clock was set for 4:30. That's the time I wanted to get up. So I set that, not on my watch, on my clock. The clock, I set that on my phone, on the alarm, set it for 4:30, turned it on, make sure it was on at 4:30. Like, okay, it's on. Well, then the next thing I did, I went to bed and woke up. It was 20 after 6, or 6:17. I'm like, oh my gosh, what alarm didn't go off? What happened? So I hurried up and went downstairs. Oh, I gave Stacy a kiss first, of course. So I shoved everything into my bag, my gym bag. Grabbed my cooler. Grabbed my what else did I grab? Oh, my watch. What else did I grab? I don't know. I grabbed some other things. I was carrying some things, had whatever I could in my bag, and the other stuff I just put inside the cooler so that I can carry that. And got to the car, got to the truck, started it, took off. Well, before I took off, I sent a message to the race director, said, hey, I am running late, can I still run with the group? Well, I took off. I got at Valley Falls at it's about 20 after 7. I got to the start line, I saw the race director there. I know him from previous races and Instagram and stuff. He's a race director for some other local races that go on around here in Marion County. And well, he saw me and he got my shirt, got my bib. He said, Donald. I said, yep. I said, can I still run? He said, well, they went out about 17 minutes ago, so the start line is over there. And like, oh, great. So I took off. Now, since I didn't get up early, if you're a runner, you know what I mean. I didn't get to do other things before I left for the race. Yeah, I had to take care of business before I took care of business for the day. So after getting my bib and stuff, and I went back to the truck, finished getting all of my other stuff ready so I can take off, put my vest on. And I did not have my bladder. Didn't have my bladder in the vest. It's one thing that I did not put in my race table with all my stuff. I didn't put that there, so I had no bladder for my vest. So my hydration vest became just 2 bottles up here on my chest. But that was fine. It's fine. Also remembered I did not get my bananas. You've heard that series. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. I had no bananas, but that turned out to be okay, all right. Also, well, I took off running. That very first clip in my race video that you see, that's me starting the race. It's me all by myself starting the race. And after getting probably, I don't know, I passed a few people on the first lap. And I passed these 2 guys, and they're like, are you on lap 2 already? I said, no. I said, I am not in lap 2. I am a late start. So they're like, oh, okay. He says, wow, because if you were lapping us already, then you're really fast. I'm like, nope. I'm about 20 minutes late to this big show. So I kept going, and I passed probably 4 or 5 people on that on my first lap, and to my surprise, they were still walking. I mean, to my surprise, they were walking, and it was on sort of the slopey part, but it was surprising to me that I was passing people in the first loop. But that's okay, because I passed people throughout the day that were running and walking, and I think you get people there that just go at their own pace, whatever they want to do. They know what their goal is, so they go and do what they want to do. Whether they're running the 12 or the 6-hour run, they're going to have their own expectations of themselves, what they want to do. And I was fine with that. Well, first part of the race, it's a 5-mile course. So about the first 2 miles was a lot of elevation, a lot of going up to the top of the Valley Falls entranceway, and about probably I think it's about 2.5, about the middle spot. There's the first aid station, and it's at the top of the hill, at the road going down in, like I said, and it was a total, like, mostly downhill from there. Downhill, technical routes, rocks, ruts, whatever you want to call it, all over the place. Didn't fall once. Nope. Of 7 loops, I did not fall one time. I did slide. I did slightly roll my ankle once. And when I got done with my first loop, I got up there, and the race director said, Donald, you're doing great. Said, you've already passed some people. Okay, lap 2, lap 3, Okay, lap 4. Keeps going on and on. I was keeping my bottles here filled with my Gatorade or my water. They did have the EHQ Endure Fuel at the course, of course, but I had my own also. And the race director is the creator of Endure Fuel. He's the producer. He's the man behind the fuel. That's him. And I was able to keep both of my things full during the 5 miles, refill at the halfway spot, and then stop back at the truck. After each loop, I'd stop at the truck, and I get more of the fuel to put, more of the Endure Fuel and more of the more water or Gatorade. And I did have my good old my Endure Fuel. I had my indoor cap or my toboggan. I had my Nike cap. It kept me kept the sun out of my eyes. I tried going with my sunglasses, but it was just, the trail was too dark. It was all covered with the leaves of the trees, just too dark to run with the glasses on. That's why I took them off after the first loop. Well, I took them off during the first loop because I just didn't want to fall on any of the rocks or stuff there. Now, I did have a problem when I went out on my first loop. I forgot to lubricate. So when I came back from the second one, I'm like, I better do some lubrication. Well, I didn't have time to put on my Body Glide, so I used Vaseline everywhere that I thought I would need it. So I even rubbed it on my feet. I came out with no blisters, no callus pain on my feet at all. Thank you, Rito, for mentioning Vaseline. I never would have thought to put it on my feet, but that's the only lubrication I had to put on my feet. So I just rubbed that stuff between my toes and on my heels and everything. Then, of course, I put my nippies on. I did that after the first loop. I had a towel, so I dried myself off. I changed my shirt after the first 2 loops. Then after the third and the fourth, I took off my hoodie after the first 2. Changed and I used my long sleeve for loops 3 and 4. I had my green shirt for laps 5, and then at lap 6 or lap 7, I put on my Morgantown Marathon shirt, and that's a shirt that I wanted to finish in. So that all worked out the way that I wanted to. Now I did start feeling some roughness there on my body. Probably, I mean, I felt the elevation at loop 1, of course, because of the steepness. It's not that there's a lot of elevation, but it's the grade of the elevation, I guess, is what I was feeling. Because once I got going on the downside of the course, that mostly went away. But then after, I say loop 5, it really felt good to get back to the back at the end of the loop, back at the beginning, the start finish, or that aid station, because I took some time to walk to the truck, and each time I was doing something at the truck, I got off of my feet, changing, getting my waters, and changing my shirt, changing my hat, whatever I was doing. It gave me some time off my feet a little bit from running, and I think that helped me to push further through on that loop 6. And then after loop 6, like I said, I had 28 miles. I had 33 miles or so, and I thought, shoot, I might as well keep going. I had time. Stacy wasn't there yet. I thought she was thinking about coming to the falls and watching me finish. She wasn't there yet, so I thought I'll just go ahead and do another loop. I get 40 miles, then I'll be done. And that's what happened. I got 40 miles, and every time I finished, the people there at the start, the race director and the people that other people that help him organize the race, and the other runners, they were all real good at saying, "You can do it. You can do it. Do another loop. Yeah, do another loop. You got it. Then you look fresh." I'm like, no, I'm done. I got 40 miles. I'm done for the day. And Now, I was hoping to see a couple people that that I know from the area there. I did see, besides the race director and the guy that was helping him, it was Mark and Travis. I saw those guys there, and I was hoping to see a couple other people that I thought had signed up for the race. Turned out they weren't able to run it for whatever reason, and I didn't see anybody there that, or nobody came up to me and said, "Hey, I see you on YouTube," which is fine. But at the final loop, final 2 loops, I did have my camera with me, so I was well, I had the camera the first loop, and then I put the camera away and brought out the Spivo stick for loops 6 and 7, and a few people saw me recording, and one guy's name's Nathan. He had commented on my last video, my race video. So Nathan, thank you for your support. If you're still out there and watching, if you're out there watching this video, thanks for your support, buddy. It was fun to be out there on the course. You know, the ultra community, when people get out there and they start running, they know that it hurts no matter what speed you go, no matter how fast you are, no matter how far the distance, it does hurt. Even marathons can hurt, okay? Marathons hurt people too. Ultras hurt, 40 miles hurts. My recovery ended up, I felt good the next day. I was surprised. I felt good. I could even walk up and down the stairs the night after, okay? And it was probably, the race was Saturday. It's probably Monday I started to feel my shoulders a little bit. You know, doing all this for 10 hours. Even Tuesday, Wednesday, I was still feeling just a little bit, but I'm feeling good now. Probably going to go out for a short run sometime this weekend, just to see what's going on there with the recovery on the knees and on the feet and all that kind of stuff. But that's it for my race recap video, guys. I hope you like it. I don't know what's up next for me as far as races. Just going to try to maintain. I have some things going on personally. Stacy's having another hip surgery coming up in June, and we have graduation coming up. We have some other things coming up in May. We're going to take a few weekend trips so that we can just have some fun before surgery, because she's going to be laid up for a while after surgery. She won't be able to take the long car rides. So I got to get my son ready for college. He's going to Marshall for a week for a study program, and then he'll start college in August. So that's 2 trips to Marshall again, still this summer. And remember, guys, it's a great day to go for a run, wherever you may be. It was a great day to go for a run at Valley Falls in West Virginia last Saturday, and it's a great day to go for a run anywhere in this great almost 7 West Virginia country. So like the video, drop me a comment, share if you think somebody would like to know how my race went, and then be sure to subscribe if you're not. But most of all, guys, come back again so you can see me in the next one. Thanks for following me through all these running shenanigans.